Shalom, Tel Aviv. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the takeoff ActLD in Tel Aviv. And it's the takeoff night. And if we don't want our flight to be delayed tonight, I'm presenting myself in Adelaide. I'll be your flight captain. And I'll walk you through the agenda of tonight to be sure that everything is clear. And it's not working, that's the direct. All right. Okay, I'll keep up like that. So the agenda of tonight, we're going to start with the presentation and the introduction of the challenge. Then we'll have Business France who will explain their role, and we'll have a workshop from a partner. We'll be presenting the partners, and after will be your turn to demo, to take more place on the scene, and to present your startup and your project. Before we go to deliberation after you presented, we're going to have a cocktail, as you may have seen already, with molecular bar, and it's quite nice. You're going to enjoy that while the jury is still working to deliberate, and after we'll announce the selected team for the next step. I think it's back. There we go. So the next step will be the incubation starting tomorrow until September 26th for the hackathon, from the 26th to September 29th. For tonight, I will ask you to turn your mobile off because I need you guys to tweet and to talk about this takeoff night. And for that, you have the Wi-Fi is Castel 2020 and the password is 2014 and 2014. If it's not working, maybe it might be a little touchy, I'll ask you guys to take your 4G because for you it's working, not me. To spice a little bit the things and to make you tweet a little bit more, you've seen the photo booth. So we'll have you guys do a Twitter challenge. And the Twitter challenge, it's to beat us. I think it won't be hard. I'm not let you use my crowd. It's all right. I'll give it to you. And the winners, we have a winner in Paris and a winner in Tel Aviv. You'll get the chance to win 4,000 Ackerbucks. Ackerbucks is a platform online where you can exchange your bucks for a drone, another board, or maybe an iPad if you win a little bit more. And to be sure to have a winner between Paris and Tel Aviv, the winner, the big winner, will have 2,000 more bucks, and we'll announce it tomorrow on Twitter. So you have everything. Now that the guidelines, everything is secured, we can take a flight and start the night. I'll ask my co-pilot to join me, François Matrer, from Business France, and to join me on the scene.
Thanks a lot. Now you're buckled up. Thank you very much for being with us. Welcome. I just wanted to say a few words about La French Tech while you're here, while we invite you to be here. First of all, La French Tech is this branding of the French high-tech ecosystem that we really want to promote because we know that there's something to be done with the Israeli ecosystem. It's extremely complementary. We've been working hard over the last 2 years to make sure that Israeli startups, innovators know what can be done with France, and you are the proof that you think there's something to be done. We're going to have a very important presence of French companies, startup innovators during DLD. We're working very hard with our friend Yossi Vardi and the organizers. You're going to see how interesting it's going to be, and 5 of you are going to be part of it very actively, and we intend that the rest of you are going to be attending as well and being with us. You are 11 of you, 11 startups who have been selected among something like 30 contestants from Israel. So congratulations already for being here with us. And I think in France, you see them pitching right now. It's been almost the same number, 30 startups, and only 5 winners at the end, 5 contestants to be part of the hackathon. This hackathon is something that is one of the illustration during DLD of what can be done between France and Israel. There's going to be our partners providing challenges. We've been choosing 3 fields of innovation, which are IoT, fintech, and mobility, for you to exert your skills and show how your challenges and your project can win in front of these partners. So I wish you good luck to all of you, and may the best win, first of all for this election, and after that for the hackathon in the end. You're going to work with the 5 French startups, and I'm pretty sure that you're going to love it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, François. As he has talked about it, we also have partners joining us, and let me present them to you shortly. We have Craft AI and Recast AI that are both artificial intelligence startups that will be there all along the incubation, giving you advices. Also, you have Ecomotion, that is a community around smart mobility. Like Saudi, who is a media partner. Anyway, Somewhere Farm is a crowdfunding partner. SNCF will be the technical partner for mobility, and Algo Value. And instead of presenting him and presenting what they do, I'll just ask him to join me on stage tonight because he's here and he's going to do a little workshop. Welcome aboard, Raphael. Welcome, MC. Please.
Thank you. So thank you for being here. I just would like to give you some words about me, about my partners, and what we do, what Algo Value does. So just a few words as a background. Me and my partner, we are former PricewaterhouseCoopers valuation expert. And so during many years, we had the opportunity to perform and audit valuation works for financial reporting, tax, M&A. We were modeling in Excel from morning to evening and advising CEO and CFO of private and traded companies. And based on this rich experience, we created 5 years ago Algo Value. So what is Algo Value? Algo Value is an online valuation and cap table analysis platform which enables users to evaluate companies at any stage from R&D to post-IPO with or without revenue, as well as to evaluate any equity security of private company, including preferred shares, convertible notes, warrants, stock option, especially what you find in startup everywhere. And so, as you can see, Algo Value is used for different purposes and with different clients, with different users. First use is for compliance. When, for instance, startups need to grant stock option in Israel or in the US, and they need to perform tax valuation for the IRS in the US or for Mas הכנסה in Israel, or it's called 102 or 409A in the US, or when VCs need to mark-to-market their portfolio at fair value for financial reporting. The second use, especially for startups and investors, is to run simulation of next round financing, grant of stock option or exit, and to understand the impact of a new term sheet on new dilution and payoff. You have to understand, and that's what we saw many times at Price and what we see today with users everywhere, that first, 99% of startup founders guess about their valuation. They don't know a clue. And second thing, they sign term sheets that they don't understand most of the time regarding the financial impact. And at the end, you can see many articles about founders who got much less than what they thought. So that's why it's very important to simulate and to understand. And last thing is when you need to evaluate a company for any reason, which can be capital raising, M&A, litigation, IPO, financial reporting, tax, whatever you can think about. And so if you take a look at the website, you can see that we have different types of users today. The platform is used by accounting and valuation firms, CFO of startups and founders and private companies, law firms and venture capital firms and other type of investors. And we have users in the US, in Israel, and in Europe. And so everyone uses the platform or for compliance, or for simulation, or for capital raising, or for both, depending on the needs. So that's, I will say, about Algo Value. And I would just like to say that today, when you start to raise capital, because that's something that you're going to do many times during your life as a startup, at the beginning it's very easy. You just go to see your family, you go to see your friends for love money, and you give common shares. But when you start to raise higher amount of money, you're going to see more sophisticated investors. And these investors won't like to get common shares. They will like to ask for convertible notes or simple agreement for future equity or preferred shares. And all these things are highly complex to model in terms of mathematics. And at the end, you're going to rely on your cap table. You're going to see dilution and percentage which do not reflect the truth. Only what will happen if the company reaches a certain value at the exit. And that's where most of the people are falling all the time. So thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to seeing all the presentation.
Thank you, Raphael. Then, before you start doing the demos, I have to get my presentation back. It's coming back. I will introduce you to the jury members. I'll ask them to come and join me when they see their face on the pictures, and you have just to say hello, because you say hello also to Paris, and to introduce yourself in front of everyone. So, can I please ask you guys to come and join me? A round of applause for them, because they're probably a little bit shy. Come on in. Don't be shy. You again. So you can present yourself again and then pass the mic, okay?
Raphael Meyara, CEO and co-founder of Algo Value.
Stéphane Chouchan, country manager for ST Microelectronics.
Marcus Valence from Orbotech.
I'm Jonathan from iAdvise.
And I'm François Matravadins with the French Embassy as well. And Business France.
Thanks a lot. So they will be judging you, so you have to make an impression. Thank you very much. Oh, there's a new one. Come on in. Last but not least, but it's a good thing.
Thank you. My name is Daniel Roueche. I'm professor at the university, ESCP, Grande École, and teaching at the Technion and Tel Aviv University. I'm the president of the Chamber of Commerce Israel-France.
Okay, that's an impressive career. So make an impression, guys. This is the passage order. You might take a snap because each time you see the startup before you're coming on stage, I ask you to join. Oh, there, you have a little sofa, you can relax, because after you'll be up next, so we won't lose time. All right? Is it okay for everyone? Yeah, thank you. I think there's people listening to me, so awesome. 3 minutes of demo, and after 5 minutes of Q&A. It's going to be short, but I'm sure you're going to be awesome. Criteria, I guess you already know them, but let me remind it to you. So you have project, business potential, the team, and then innovation, of course. Are you guys ready? Because now it's your time. I'll be on mute. I just take out my little timer, and I'll ask Tag Fabric to come on stage and join me. Tag Fabric? Come on in. Are you ready? Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. I'll set the timer first.
Yes. Hello, Tag Fabric. I have a big speech here. I don't know 3 minutes if it's going to be okay, but let's continue.
This?
Yeah.
And on the right.
Yeah.
And if you're ready. Okay.
Thank you.
It's here.
Tag Fabric guide the shopper in their buying decision by giving them more information on product. Enhance their experience. You're going to ask me how. Tag Fabric keep business owner and retailer ahead of the edge by presenting personalized experience through mobile web, innovative apps, location-based marketing, and message to the clients to better satisfy them. You're going to ask me how. We provide the solution for small and medium enterprise by deploying OIT projects with complete NFC and RFID solution. The business model. Tag Fabric business model is to sell a unique platform collecting data, has considerable value to the customer and the marketer. Tag Fabric is establishing a direct platform allowing developers, like many here, not me, to write, develop, and market their own application within the Tag Fabric ecosystem. Our client benefit real-time geolocalization and data analysis of their customer spending, mobility habits, product placement, and promotional offering. How we do it? We do it with NFC tokens. Here you have example of the clients we work with. We have developed different tokens for different use. I'm going to give you an example just right after. The NFC tokens is powered by NFC-powered mobiles. For now, we know... Okay. Let's go through to the example. We have already installed in France, in Paris, in many of coffee of you guys have been, many stickers that give you function to have reservation, digital menu, order, tips, and payment process. And the last thing, if may allow...
It's over.
Question if you have...
Yeah, the jury might ask the question.
3 minutes is too small. Yeah.
Do you have questions? Everybody? Question?
Question about Tag Fabric platform?
Oh, do you have a question?
Who is the team of founders? What about the team?
The team, my CEO is here.
Yeah, but what is the background?
What's the background of what?
Of the team.
There is one developer, only one developer, and there is all the team is basically marketing people and sales process.
Another question?
You're working with Mariono. What exactly do you do with Mariono? Are you distributed all around with Mariono shops?
What?
Are you all around France with in all Mariono shops?
No, we did demo for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
we have advertisement with Heineken and Lavazza.
Okay, and it's working already there?
Yeah.
No more in demo?
It's working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any sensible change in the sales?
The information you mean that pass through the NFC?
The places where it's implemented.
The technology is used only if the information is, you give the information. We ask you question. If you want to answer the target, you can allow. But the NFC technology is taking only the IP address where it have been tagged. It's taking the language of the phone and the browser.
Do you have an estimation of the market size?
Yeah.
What is an estimation?
In France, because we have started only in France.
Okay.
the market size for this only product. Now, the difficulty for me is to explain the potential of NFC. We have developed only one product, and we have many products to develop. So the market size for this product is it's about all the coffees and the restaurant around the France. And in terms of money, it depends only of the revenue that we can have on the advertisement. It's not the market size depends on how many advertising we can have, not how many placement we can have. So it's important to know it's free with ads, but pay without ads. So it can be all the cafes in France. Other question? Yes, please.
And what about competition? Competition. Competitors.
Competitors. There is many competitors in this field, but most important is the market is so huge with so many products that every competitor is developing a solution for different needs. Some for events, some for product. We have a vision of experience in coffee, in shop. So it's user experience. That's the specialty of Tag Fabric. We develop apps and we think what can be useful for the people when they go to shop, when they go to coffee, when they go in the city and they want to know information. So we use the tags to give them useful information. This is what it's about. You have to understand that people need to take their mobile and by themselves take the phone and go through a token. And it's not, people are not just doing that for nothing. There is an engagement, and you have to have a special product for special need. And people have need. So we finish this need.
It's over.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The jury put their grades, and if it's good for everyone, just give me a little sign, and I'll ask Miba to join me, and we'll start then after. The little mic.
Thank you.
Once they're ready, careful. Don't break it.
I'm nervous.
Oh, it's all right. Not too scary. Okay. Are you guys ready? She's my healer for the crowd. I give you ads and say, "Oh, clap," and stuff like that. You can lift it up. Is the jury okay for the next team, Miba? Is it good for everyone? Are you ready?
Yeah, hope so.
I'll let you click.
Need the clicker? Thank you.
Good evening. Shachar Yossi, Miba. Sorry, but I'm very, very nervous. Hope it's okay. It can be very, very boring. Yes, your doorbell. It can be very, very boring. The same ring every day. How long? So, we have the solution, smart solution. In fact, you are holding the solution in your hands. You can choose
your favorite song from your smartphone, and you send it to your new smart doorbell. You can start hearing great songs, great ringtone every time the doorbell rings. Yes, you got it right. We have the first smart doorbell. Yes, it is IoT technology. Yes, it can be part of your smart home technology. Yes, even hard of hearing can hear, see, and feel it. You can put it on mute and still see the LEDs and feel the smartphone vibrate. And you can see the doorbell message on your smart TV while watching your favorite TV program. Still have the time?
Sure, because it didn't click, and maybe you still have 30 seconds.
Okay.
Maybe you can pass them through and show a little bit.
Okay. As you can see, all of us have an old doorbell. And the market start appear a smart entire control system, especially for the security.
Okay, it's not bad. I'll let the judge ask you a question now, and maybe you can develop with the slides. Any questions? A little one.
Is it an operational sample? Is it working? Is it working right now?
I can make the demonstration up after that.
Okay, it is. It's working with Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you can upload the songs or ringtone via the smartphone.
But it's connected on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, right.
So it means if I'm not at home, I can know that somebody is ringing on my phone, on my door as well.
The smartphone will be bright if you choose it.
Can I say something from the phone? I'm not here. Something?
Do you have it in use?
Yes, I can make it.
Is there another question?
After that.
Another question?
How do you make money from that?
Sorry?
How do you make money?
Now we don't make money.
Understand. But in the future, maybe one day.
I don't understand this question.
What is your business model?
Almost every home wants to use something like that. So everyone wants to buy it.
How you are going to, how do you plan to be scalable? How do you plan to approach all these people with your team?
I don't understand the question.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
But my English is not so good, so basically our business model is to we can divide it to different parts. First of all, by selling the product to the client. Now, after selling the product to the client, it's kind of it's a little bit like a printer. You buy the printer one time, then you buy the
The tuner, okay. Basically, we have a business model saying that we can share with the artist, let's say a singer, okay. Basically, like we're doing when you download a ringtone in your phone, you divide it to the mobile company, to the singer, and to the company. So the same in our MIBA product, okay? Let's say, for example, I want to put Seinfeld sentence, like, hello, you can come inside. We'll have money from downloading that, okay? We'll get money, the rights for Seinfeld will get money, etc., etc., etc. Another thing about this product is basically we got a few features to have a safe feature, okay? Let's say someone is ringing on your door and your kids or your child, are alone in the house, and we are with our smartphone in I don't know, outside, okay? We can see who is ringing, okay? We got a future feature with a video. We can see who's the outside, the guy that ring, okay? And we can call back to our children and say, don't open the door. It can be our children, it can be our parents, our older parents, okay? So basically we can, it's social features, it's safe features, and basically it's a product that really a future product to the smart houses we have. Okay.
Thank you. Oh, can I have my clicker back? It's going to be of use for me.
Yeah.
My clicker. Thank you. Then I have Next Invest come up and join me on the stage.
Hi.
Hello. There you go. Do you need the clicker, or you want me to pass? Or you...
No, I need a clicker.
On the right to pass. All right. Are you ready?
Can I see the presentation?
While you pass the slide, you'll see it here.
Excellent.
Okay?
Great.
Are you ready?
Yeah, sure. So, hi everyone. How many of us here are not happy with their saving accounts? For the French people, from their livret A or livret I guess most of us are not happy with saving accounts. And let me show you some numbers, so I'll explain to you why. Sorry, that's not the right... Oh, putain. Okay, fair enough. If you are a bank today, distributing saving accounts costs you 35 bips. If you are the customer, over the last 5 years, saving accounts have returned for you just over 1.5%. Now, if you put the same amount of money into an active and diversified portfolio, as a bank, you can generate between 1 to 2% margin. If you are the customer, over the last 5 years on average, diversified portfolio have returned over 8%. My name is Ben Malka, I'm the CEO of Next Invest, and I will explain to you how we will help banks to redirect unproductive funds into a more profitable solution, both for the bank and the customer. So we are a digital wealth management white label front end. What does this mean? We integrate our solution into the existing digital offering of a bank, so that on one hand, we let the customer transact in an environment they already know and trust, and on the other hand, we offer them an Amazon-like experience for saving and investment. So our technology covers gamified risk profiling, user-intuitive portfolio construction and simulation, and a stress-free onboarding process. You don't need to go to the bank to onboard to that solution. You can do that from your mobile app or from the bank website. What is more unique about the solution is that we combine all those features with a unique and 100% algorithmic portfolio rebalancing engine, meaning that we rely on robot to manage your portfolio more than a human being that can, introduce human bias into the decision-making process. Okay, so why should banks use our solution? Number one, to increase and monetize customer satisfaction. Second, to attract unreached customers. Number three, to increase staff productivity. And last, to become natively compliant. So all the benefit of digitization in a single offering. We are targeting continental Europe first, and then Asia at a later stage. But we will test our proposition in France, where 7 large banking groups and 600 asset managers are competing for the $700 billion of assets trapped into saving accounts. The business model is based on revenue share based from activation of hundreds of thousands of existing banking customers rather than expensive customer acquisition cost. About the team, and to conclude, I'll take that for the question, I guess.
Any question? You can finish, and then we'll think about the question.
So the team, we combine 40 years of experience, again, at major financial institutions, with matching expertise in technology, sales and business development, and a deep understanding of retail banking distribution models. We've been a participant to the Citibank Accelerator and been shortlisted as a finalist to the BNP Paribas Challenge at Vivatech last June. With Next Invest, we want to enable banks to be a few clicks away from converting hundreds of thousands of existing customers into a more profitable solution, both for the bank and the customer. I'm happy to take questions now.
Okay. A question? Any question over here? Do you have a question? No question? Well, okay, one.
What is the competition today, except banking?
So very, very good question. The competition today in Europe, and say in France, which is our first test market, you have a number of B2C players which are emerging, and it's a very good and healthy competition for us because they go and start to educate the market. Now, we don't believe into the B2C approach because customer acquisition cost is way too high given the margin those advisors can make on managing accounts. And we see the competition coming from more established players into the software space. People with existing connection into banks can be a threat if they decide to turn into a white label robo-advisor model. But emerging players into that space in France and Europe at large.
Okay, thank you. Another question, based on my experience, I know that large banking and also large enterprises take a lot of time to adopt a new solution. So how are you going to finance yourself until you will start to generate revenue?
So we know the sales cycle within banks is very long. The founding team is all coming from the banking industry, so we know it's taking a lot of time. What we will do in parallel in terms of approaching, we will approach bank for sure. Now, France is a very concentrated market. At the same time, we are putting our effort into the Italian market, which is much more fragmented. So you have over 1,500 banks. Some of them have like 2,000-3,000 customers. If they have the right fit in terms of technology setup, we could really bring value from early on for those players. In parallel, we want to approach as well independent financial advisor for the French public, the CGPI, which is a very dense network of advisors that need as well tools to convert and attract the mass affluent segment, people typically with less than 100,000 euro in financial assets. Those people are not equipped. We have the tool that will provide them basically a user experience that the customer is waiting for, whether it's the mass affluent customer or the millennial that doesn't show up to a bank or doesn't want to have physical interaction with an advisor or less interaction.
Thank you.
Any more questions? Well then, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. For the next team, I'll ask Pilky to join me on the scene. There you are. Mike?
You ready with the video?
You don't see me yet, but I'm already ready.
Okay, right on, right?
Wait for it.
Everyone, good evening. Starting. My name is Shai, and I'm from Peiki. And our goal is clear. We want millennials to continue to use the banks for the peer-to-peer payment transactions. And we've developed a technology that enables payments within any existing social network. The problem is clear. Users trust their banks, but outside of banking, they engage with social networks. Conversations about money are already happening within social messengers. People chat about splitting bar tabs, dinner bills, and sharing the cost of an Uber. It is only natural to make the payment in the same place the conversation started without having to switch to another app. And banking apps are losing the peer-to-peer transaction market to the social messengers. And this is not surprising. Here we can see an example of two of the largest banks in the States. As we can see, the payment experience is not intuitive. The payment is not in the context of the conversation. And worst of all, this is not what millennials are looking for. But what if banks were able to leverage the social graph of the biggest messengers? Wouldn't that be amazing? Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter. I'm going to show you a video of a payment transaction within WhatsApp. As you know, WhatsApp is a closed-source network. They don't have any API or an SDK. They want to leverage the social graph only to themselves, but because we are a keyboard, we are able to do it. A keyboard has a unique quality that we sit on top of the social messengers, and because of that, we are able to do so. Now let's wait for the video to begin. I'm going to talk to you later. Okay, so here I'm going within WhatsApp. I want to pay a loan. I'm pressing the payment button, entering the amount, stronger authentication, and that's it. The payment has been submitted. We can see the receipt right away. And this mechanism works within any platform there is. Here I'm within Facebook. I'm talking to my friend Alex. I need to pay him back $15 for a movie ticket. I simply select him from my contacts, enter the amount, touch ID authentication, and that's it. Simple and fast. And we can see the receipt right within the context of the conversation. This is how payments should be really done today. We integrate our technology into the bank's mobile application. This way, we serve as an extension of the bank inside the social networks. Now, Peiki's value proposition is unique. We allow users to enjoy both of the worlds. The first, making payments from the banks with the security, compliance, and trust, all within the social networks. Now, this is our partners. We're currently working with several top-tier banks in the world. We're going to be live with millions of users by the end of this year. We won several awards, have an amazing team, and this is the most important slide. We are ready to launch today. Peiki integration takes less than 30 days, and we're ready to go live with any bank from tomorrow. Thank you.
On time. Any questions? Okay.
Could you give more information about your team?
Yes. So currently we have 14 people on our team, 9 of which are from the technical part. Our CEO has an MBA in law. He has a background coming from the blockchain space. And the second co-founder is Ofer, our CTO, has over 20 years in experience in the startups. He's been to 3 different startups.
I'm very surprised by the name of your company. Is it a protected name, or do you just invent it? Are you sure
no,
that...
Peiki stands for Payment Keyboard.
Okay, but do you have the right to use it as a project and so on?
Yes, of course. Why not?
Is it protected?
Is it what?
Protected.
Yes, we filed for a patent in the States and also globally. That's pending right now.
I'm not talking about the patent. I'm talking about the branding, the brand name.
About the name?
Yes.
No, there's no patent for the name.
I know, but I'm just asking you, do you have the right to use this name? Is it already a protected name? It was not used by other companies?
No, there's another company that's also Peiki, but it's the key is double I. Are you familiar with this?
No.
Well, it's a different company.
I'm familiar with the blockchain. Okay. May I ask you another question?
Sure.
This project is for you very important or not?
Very important, of course.
Why?
Why? We see Payki not just as another company. We really want to change the way people are making payments today. Today you don't have a very simple and a platform agnostic way to make payments to your friends. This way you can make payments through any platform, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, Telegram, Viber, and doing that from your trusted bank. You don't need to build the trust from another standalone application.
You said that you got some prizes and you got some compliments. Could you tell us a little more about that?
Yes, we participated in a lot of different competitions, Barclays, Hackathon, Santander Speech Slam. Recently, we went to Brazil. We won the SIAB Febraban. We took third place. We're actually the only Israeli company, only un-Brazilian company was there. We also won BBVA contest, and we're going to Madrid and to Mexico for BBVA's Immersion Week in the next few months. And there are a few other prizes that weren't on the slideshow.
And did you check the compliance with the local laws regarding the payments?
So regarding the different regulations, basically we don't create any new payment rails. We leverage the already existing payment rails of the bank. So whatever the bank is already doing, we bring it inside the social messengers.
But you're not a bank.
No, we're not a bank. We're not taking care of the payments. We're simply communicating between the users, telling the bank where to take the money to, how much, and where to send it to.
What is the return on invest? The return on invest, what you get from this application?
So basically, we started, we thought about taking a transaction fee, but we found out it was really complicated because the banks had to open the books and they really don't like it. So our business model is annual usage licensing. The bank basically pays for every user using that keyboard per year, biannual or triennial contract.
Okay. As far as I understand, you are pre-revenue company, right? You are before revenue. You don't generate revenue as of today, right?
If we're pretty new,
you do not generate revenue as of today, right?
So we already generate revenue, actually. By the end of this year, we estimate to have revenues of $1 million. And there's another slide that wasn't here because we have short time. But we estimate to have $8.6 million of revenue by the end of 2018. This is by licensing this technology to different banks around the world.
And how many rounds of financing did you already raise? How much money did you raise until now?
So on our seed round, we raised $400,000, and we just finished our Series A round, and we raised $6 million.
From a VC?
From a couple of VCs from the banks, and another private investor.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Clap. Clap. Okay, then our next team will be What's your name? Yora? Yora. Okay. Yeah. While the team is preparing herself, let me introduce you to Iona. She will be our timekeeper because I can't run everywhere. And it's a hard task that she is doing, so maybe have a little round of applause for her because she will be there timing everyone. All right? Thank you. Now we have to welcome InSecure. Welcome on stage. They have.
Merci.
No clicking?
No, I have my team.
You have the guy clicking for you.
Of course. Well, professionals. Okay. Can I talk without the mic? Because I think that you can hear me well without it.
Yeah, the pairs can't hear you.
Okay. No problem.
That's for pairs.
I have two left hands. It's difficult for me to hold something and to talk. But I will try to do my best. So, bonjour. Je m'appelle Efrat.
There you go.
Je m'appelle Efrat, and I'm the founder and the CEO of Inseco. I want to ask you a few questions. I know the Q&A is in the end, but I would love to start with it. How many of you like to travel? How many of you love hotels? Do you prefer Airbnb? Who prefers Airbnb over hotels? I can see that several are in this stage. Well, I'm passionate about traveling. I'm passionate about hotel, and most of all, I'm passionate about like a VIP and a personal experience. And my belief is these days that big hotels are not providing us with a personal experience. This is why I created Inseco, in order to assist the big hotels to earn more money, to provide personal experience to their guests, and to be more fun and make people happy. I will show you a short video, and then I'll be back to all the important stuff about the potential, the innovation, the team, and the business model.
In a world where instant gratification is just not fast enough, hotels are still using retro ways to service their guests. In 2016, you can't expect to keep talking to young travelers in the same old language you've been using for years. The world as we know it is constantly evolving, and with it, the hotel industry. Before you know, digital-friendly hotels will become the standard. Introducing Inseco, a cutting-edge artificial intelligence concierge chatbot. This chatbot uses machine learning to optimize the guest experience, while allowing each guest a personal butler, concierge, and chef at their fingertips. Using predictive analytics, Inseco quickly learns the habits of the users and sending out personalized offers to ensure your guests are wowed as often as possible, while optimizing hotel facilities and generating additional revenues. Inseco, the new standard for hotels.
So anyway, this is our vision. We are going to be the standard for a digital-friendly experience. Our product is a chatbot. It's a B2B solution to the hotel industry to assist them to provide better experience to their guests. I don't know how many of you recently was in a hotel during the summer season, craving for a cold drink in the pool and just waving, or anything else. It's okay. I will move to the team because I think that you got the idea, and I have an amazing team. I will start with the potential because it's a huge market. The numbers that I'm going to show you will blow your mind. Of non-room US market. I believe that